All right, guys, do me a favor. Go to Mike Leonard page on Facebook. He always keep everybody in tune. That guy's a blessing, right? I think one of my family members she shared it maybe a month ago, and Facebook. They said to today after 6 o'clock. Any photos that you have in your in your phone. He's saying that you can go to his page, you can copy and paste, um, the information that you don't allow Facebook to share your pictures that's in your phone, right? So pretty much he said something about something was on 60 Minutes. That today, today marks the day that whatever photos you have in your phone, whether they're secret photos, whether it's you just looking in the mirror, or just doing whatever you do, Facebook can, share pictures out of your phone. See, they're gonna find a way to push us colored folks up off social media. And to me, to be honest, it's a good thing, right? We got to go back to pages, man. We got to, for the sake of people's safety, for the sake of we got to at this point. So it might be a good thing, at least for me, but I know many get paid off of Facebook. Many probably won't say, many might say, bro, that's how I get paid. What you talking about? I don't get paid for holding a pager. I mean, you could be a doctor and hold a pager. You could be a nurse and hold a pager, but yeah, man, we definitely need to go back to pages. But y'all go to his page, brother Mike Leonard. Gave up all the information. All you gotta do is take your fingers, the same fingers that I be telling y'all about. Stop being lazy. Touch it, copy and paste it. It's going to say paste, and then you go to Facebook, touch your finger again, and just paste it on your storyline or anything. Just let Facebook know you don't give them permission to share your information. That's sad though. So I know now a lot of people, are cleaning their phones out. A lot of spouses might be getting ready to see what their husband or their wife have been doing. It's just scary. But this is what I be saying about social media, right? They want to get everybody connected, right? Some people don't mess with other people. Being as though you're friends with this person, you'll see something, a mutual friend, right? You'll see this person, and you be like, damn, how this come through my feeds? Like, because you're friends with people they're friends with. Don't nobody want to be doing all that, man. But that's what social media is doing. And we sitting back, we're joking, we're laughing, but y'all don't see what's going on here. But that's what social media is doing, right? Y'all thinking, oh, well, they keeping us in touch. Yeah, they sure are. They sure are. Right. So let's go ahead and go with DC. Don't forget, go to brother Mike Leonard over there, Facebook. I think he got so many platforms. He's on IG, which is the same thing. And just go over there, man, because he give people classes on how you can get monetized, what time to post. See, we don't have this on our lottery pages on YouTube. We don't have the ones that came before us to tell us, nah, bro, you gotta do it like this. We got people telling you they'll go get a burnt out account and say, go get Rob's best pick. And they know good and well you don't supposed to be showing it because it's copywritten. But they'll tell you, hey, I'm from such and such state. Can you and you're not knowing somebody trying to rock you to sleep. Oh yeah, that's cool. I'll go get that. And before you know it, you'll be like me with two strikes over your head, just waiting for you to just to disconnect you. But shout out to the brother who did it. I know who it is. My intuition never fails me at all. My intuition never fails me at all, right? So I kind of like can see through a lot of things. I actually can see maybe weeks ahead of time before things will happen. Normally I'll get like a gut feeling or something like that. Maybe I'll have a dream about it and bam, whether it comes, in that form or it will be, what it presented to me. It will be, right? So yeah, and again, happy Wednesday. Let's go ahead and get to it, man. DC, we had 83, we had 383. That's Lexi number. That was her husband. We used to always joke because she used to say, "What's next?" Shout out to Lexa NYC, one of my buddies, man. I remember her. when she first hit her number, and she was like, "So what should I play next?" And I gave her 383, and she used to be like, "Man, what's up? The number is slow." And I used to be like, "That's your husband now, Lex. You married to it." And she'll always tease me, "Well, I guess my husband likes somebody else because he's sure enough in another state." And we just be having some fun. But 383 in DC, I like 679 to come up out of this, with the 814 because we know number neighbors. Whenever you see a four, go 67. So how did you get a nine? When you see the eight up there, a 59 got to be around. So I see an eight. I'm gonna say that a 59 might be around. We know with ones. Ones second options are old ones. Ones second options are 37s. Ones second options are 40. So ones is like a pretty busy number, right? Ones can send you anywhere. Ones probably can just send you to 3740. Ones can send you to um oh 01, oh 01. So wow. Hold on, DC. Hold on. I got the phone right here. And I got us down for 900. The reasons that's being because we had 783. Now I want to go to somebody's state because somebody's state just had 900. All right. I want to go to somebody's state. Damn, I almost sound like I was from Louisiana with that go. I just love their accent, man. I want to go. How did you do that, bro? What the hell? I heard that myself a little bit. I want to go, but you can tell somebody from Louisiana, man. They just talk so smooth, man, and that's why I just love me some Juvenile, man. The Cash Money, millionaires, man. But it was just something about Juvie. Everything he rapping, man, you can just hear it, but you can just hear his accent, man. I say this is one smooth brother right here, man. I think Texas had to have 900 because I want to be sure, and we just going to talk about these ones. We're going to talk about these ones and just how they just scatters out everywhere. I can't even get it. That's just sad what Facebook doing. You got a lot of scared people out here. They people probably erasing all their history, man. You got to go to this cloud, erase this, but you got to do it because like they saying, they'll share your stuff. I don't have nothing to hide in mine, but I, oh wow, wow, Texas. I thought Texas had 900. Texas, y'all had 1022. Y'all had 4677. Y'all had 930. Don't forget 930 repeats. Um, and it came out on a Tuesday. Normally, like I said, because I've been watching 930 for a while. It's two more y'all in here can give me a thumbs up, guys. It won't hurt. It won't hurt you at all. The 930 came out on a Tuesday, which it did. Did it repeat? See, that's what I be talking about. I'm glad I got rid of robots because 390 is right here. You should have known to play 930 again. But they'll say, well, you didn't tell me. That's why I can't entertain robots no more. I don't know if they be slow robots or do they need to be charged up. I just can't entertain them, man. That's why I'd rather just get rid of them. I don't know if these slow robots or not, but it's I'd be a robot on somebody page and still be trying to learn. Did you play the 903? Nah, I didn't play it. You didn't tell me to. Talked about this over a year ago. It repeats. 903 repeats. It might come out on Tuesday. Well, you didn't tell me. Huh? Oh my God. Michigan. This is I was shaking my head at this. I saw this morning. Michigan had 1028. Let's see about this. Because I think, let's see, 1028. We know oh 07. Michigan, you probably great get 1025. Who knows? Don't quote me. 1011. Hold on. 1011. Hold on. 11, 11, 11, 11, 29, 11. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. That's 7. I be getting stuck, man. 10, 29, 11. 170, 170, 170 in Michigan, 170 in Michigan. Michigan, you had 909 too. We learned that 909s it's just simply 900. I'm getting ready to go to Pick 34 again and study. We said 170. We said 170, 10, 28s. Wow, wow, wow. Michigan. Yeah. Oh, Lord, Michigan, you had 099 two times. I think you might be resetting down there just a little bit. Oh, 170 is tagged to 1028. All right. So y'all go ahead and take that. 170 is tagged to 1028. Go ahead and write that. Make sure you write that and keep it. Keep it. Keep it. Just share it out with a friend. 204s, 204s, you see 177s. That's easy money. Whenever you see 204 play 177, that's easy money. Wow. Where's she going? What was we talking about? Oh, okay, so we are in Michigan. So since we here, what's going on? One, two, three. Yeah, I had 909 two times. So okay, so wow. Okay, I want to try something, man. Let's see, 70 to 50 to 75, 75, 80. Who remember that? 75, 80, 75, 80. When you see 80s go 75, you're looking at that. Well, let's go ahead and scroll up to March. Let's see. Whenever you see 80 go 75, come on, Michigan. Come on, man. Y'all had 909 again. What's going on down here? Y'all don't have no weird stuff. I be hating these ads, man. 909, 9. Hold on, Michigan. Because we just said you see 75 go 80. We want to show that again just in case. Here's 80. Here's 80. Any 75s? No, okay, with 75 up top. Where's 80? 75 up top. 80 is right here on the 20th. So a little long haul. But hold on, Michigan. Because 099 and y'all had it again. And okay, Michigan. All right. Let's go ahead and see what Michigan is doing. Because just like Michigan, DC probably be getting ready to do the same thing. Michigan, I think your numbers is totally resetting out. We at 18, 9, 17, and an 8, 14, 5, 9 again. Okay, 9 again. Michigan, did you have, let's see, we're gonna go back to Michigan. Michigan, did you have, so we're gonna take you to 189 in Michigan. Michigan, did you have 1459? I think 1459 is some kind of, I don't want to sound weird about this, but I think 1459 is like the main source, right? What I mean by that, try to make it sound a little simple. This number right here, 1459, is like the main source of a repeat. Does that make sense? Got to make stuff make sense, man. Because while you're trying to explain stuff to people, and you know you can pump yourself up all day, but that stuff don't fly with some people. Okay, so Michigan, we looking for 1459 or 189, just because you keep having these repeats. I don't care what month because y'all had to have it. Wow, y'all had 1440. Damn it, Michigan seems to be giving up some good numbers. But I'm looking for 1459. Um, and if we find it, we're going to check and see was there a whole lot of repeats during that time. We're looking for 1459. Cause we gotta throw it out there. We gotta test it out before we throw it out there, man. Before somebody take it. Even when we got the ones on the page who be listening and they go somewhere else and throw it out there, we just want them to make, we want them to be sure also, even with them. All right, 1459, because y'all do know you got a lot of people ear hustle on your page, and they won't even say, "Hey, morning, brother, I'm here." I'm listening to you. 1459. So no 1459s yet. No 1945s in Michigan thus far. Um, I will go ahead and say, man, you might need to start planning. And man, let me just talk, cause Jesus Christ, something came through my feeds again. And I looked at the video and I'm like, you got a lot of guys who always, it's a few of them out here. They'll say you could tell their mama raised them and they didn't have a father. But what man, right? I'm gonna ask any man this. You can jump in the comments now, you can jump in the comments later. What man put on a collared shirt, button up, with a t-shirt underneath it? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. What man puts on? I'm gonna say it again. A collared dress shirt with a big ass t-shirt underneath it. I'm gonna go ahead and wait. Let somebody respond. Maybe you can respond in the comments. And I seen. I say, God damn. Yeah, man. Some of these people need some one-on-ones, and these be the same guys who sit here and tell you you wasn't raised by a man, bro. Um, you're going say if you're going to church, right? Now, I could understand if you're not prepared for it and you just don't buy tank tops, right? You don't, but they call them white beaters or something like that. When you wearing a button up like a shirt, dress shirt, button up shirt, you don't go and put a big ass t-shirt underneath it. And another thing, if you're a man, you know, um, if you invest in a nice belt or something like that, you're gonna always tuck your shirt in the inside if you can, right? I know many just started dressing, and people got fan bases who don't know better. But coming from somebody from the District of Columbia, when you wear collared shirts, right? Yeah, sorry about that, guys. So where were we? Okay, I think we just probably lost counts. Anybody here? Because we went back. What time is it? Not 8:10. So yeah, so we basically talking about Michigan. We're gonna leave Michigan at 189. And guys, please keep these numbers in, because don't do like Tennessee done. When these numbers keep coming out, there's a certain way that you do your count, and it's possible the number is going to actually hit. When it's going to come, I don't know, but don't give up on the number. So we got Michigan down for 189 and 1459, simply because they keep having old 99, right? So like I said, if it don't come out today, don't just give up on it. If you plan online, man, I know everyone can spare a quarter. Everyone can spare 50 cent, right? Everyone can spare 50 cent. You can't tell me you don't have a quarter on you, right? You can't tell me, no, oh, bro, but you're going to have a quarter on your account. You can't say that. So you might want to refresh in that. Many probably don't have a quarter to play online. I'm sorry, guys. So yeah, because you can't do that, bro. You can't do that. Okay, so if you have 50 cent to play in the store, you could play as well. But that's it, man. And to the men, again, when you talking about fashion, y'all might probably want to go back and watch Power. I mean, that's an old show, and just watch how Ghost put on his suits, and even if he wearing a collared shirt, we didn't never see Ghost with no big ass t-shirt on underneath it. When we jump off that porch, like, we talking about fashion, you can't wear a whole thick t-shirt underneath a dress shirt. That just doesn't cut it. Right. But like I said, when you have the blind leading the blind, and you don't have somebody who's responsible enough to say, bro, like, respectfully, man, was that what you were supposed to do? Was that what you thought you were supposed to do? Like, man, you need a tank top on underneath that, at least a white one. right? So with that being said, everybody have a beautiful day and positivity over negativity. But this comes from when people jump on social media and puff themselves up, right? It's going to always be some kind of room for criticism. That's like me. I jump on this page sometimes and I'll say, well, I got me a nice pair of tennis shoes on and these I like that. And this nah, bro, you can't get up here and present something. And then when somebody is going to check you because you just think you's this superior or this king or this queen, you got to save a little room for criticism. Right? You got to save just a little room for criticism, right? Just like I jump up here and, hey man, I just went to Georgetown and I got this shirt and it came from Ralph Lauren. And somebody say, bro, you know that's fake, right? Like, bro, you know you didn't like, cause I'm looking at it right now and you know you didn't get that from no. But if you humble with it, you don't jump on social media and act like you never had nothing before, and you might can get a pass. That was just my family, man. He called and I was just asking him. I told y'all. He said, "Bro, I forgot about that, bro." And because I said I don't want to be telling those stories, and then when somebody get a hold, when somebody actually hear it, they'll say, "Well, you lying." We was talking about the Mike Tyson stuff. So, hey, call it, man. How you doing? Yeah, yeah, it's been a minute, man. You know it, bro. You know it. You know it. Nah, I was wondering because I was talking to Slim, right? I was talking to Bone, and he was telling me when you sent them to the store, when you went in there and you seen Mike Tyson up in there, they supposed to have it closed or something, and he came to the store. Yeah. I know, man, because I was just talking about it. And I was like, I wonder, because he said you had baby girl in the store, and he was kind of saying she's pretty. Nah, he said you had baby girl in the store with y'all, and Mike was yeah, old Nate. Yeah, Mike was saying she pretty, man, and you were saying you can talk to her if you want to, and this, that, and the other. Yeah, yeah, I was just going over the good old days, man. Yeah. I'm sure, brother. I'm sure, bro. I don't blame for not remembering, man. Yeah, 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 man. Everything cool, man. Just out here working, man, and just go to work, get home, bro. That's how it is, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what? Which I don't, man. But just get in and get out. Okay, you good though? You want me to slim for you though? Let me know though. I got a little something to spare if I can. Good. I got you. Oh, cool. I got you. I got you. Keep me posted, man. Love you too. I will do, bro. Always. All right, man. All right. You. Yeah, he actually forgot. I mean, it's been so long. We talking, man, probably early 90, man, we probably talking 94, early 93, right? And he said what I thought he would say, like, man, I forgot, but you go down memory lane, man, and but like I say, man, folks don't even be trying to remember that stuff. Like you see how fast he'll just brush you off. He could have been up here slobbing, spitting out the mouth. Yeah, Slim, you know it. Nah, I'm like, bro, man, I really forgot about that, bro. Like, but that's what it is, man. So when you hear about the city stories, and it's just so many. It's just so many. But you always going to get the typical out of towner who getting third and fifth, sixth and seven hand. Different stories. If you wasn't actually there and you didn't know somebody who knew this person hands on, all that stuff is just a bunch of hearsay, right? And this is when pages was around. You couldn't jump on social media, and you had to actually be there. You actually had to be there during that time. You had to be there. We was coming up in an era. A person didn't even want you to know what they was driving, right? That's the kind of era that some people came up in the nation's capital. Somebody give you a car, they'll tell you, man, don't drive the car uptown. Somebody will give you a car and say, man, don't tell nobody, man, you had a car. You an ignorant young guy. You not knowing somebody trying to look out for your safety. You want to go show off. You want to prove, man, I'm thorough, or I'm a gangster. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to me. But that's not the point. So when you get older, you'll say, dang, I see what Slim was talking about. Somebody had to remind me one day, just like I had to remind my folks, and I forgot about it. He say, Slim, you remember you drove the Lexus coupe to school and we came and got it and we told you to follow us out the car lot because we was going to take it back. I was like, what you, bro? What the fuck? And it dawned on me. I was like, yeah, okay, I do remember that. When the Lexus coupes, I think they had first came out, right? I think probably 94, 93. I think they might have 92-ish, 91-ish or something like that. And I say, man, you know something? I forgot about it. But when you refreshing my memory, I was like, "Ah, damn, I do remember that." Because I had the car parked so far away from the school, that right there just automatically will make you forget. You imagine getting out of school, bell ringing, you walking, you got a bucket, but you like, oh damn, and you forget, like I gotta walk damn near 2 blocks down the street. And then you get in the car and you just get to fly past everybody walking home. That's when you had the Wendy's on Georgia Avenue, and you might have had a few guys who knew, like, oh, bro, y'all just saw that car, and then they'll just put a little timing on it, like, damn, didn't Slim just leave from out of here, or like, man, we didn't see no vehicles like this uptown, and but that's the era people came up in. Didn't nobody had to keep jumping on social media, man. And I totally forgot about that. I was like, damn, you know something, man, you were right. I forgot all about that. But now, everybody got to know what you're driving. Everybody got to know where you live. Everybody got to know, man, people don't do that, man. It's still dangerous out here, y'all. It's still dangerous. It's still dangerous. It is still dangerous out here. Yeah, you can go out Maryland or somewhere and stay, but if you still got family in the city, man, you can't be posting money like that. And you got all these wolves out here, man. So with that being said, man, everybody have a beautiful day. I'm gonna give myself a little break, man. Leave something in the comments. And man, whatever you do, stay out the way, man. Love on your loved ones, man, and positivity over negativity. It's always good. I hear my man voice, I get a little teary, but he sounds strong, man. And with that being